Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 160 of Mastering Dutch in 300 days. Uh, yeah, it's the end of the week. We have been all busy. Now it's time to relax. And for me, time to dive in deeper into Nederlands later. I was thinking I'm gonna sign up for the Nederlands cursus at the local international center. It's like 500 euros per 20 classes. So it spans through 4 months, two lessons each, I think. No, one lesson per week. So that's in total 20 lessons. But it's not a bad offer. So that means that for one lesson it's 25 euros. And if it guarantees that, well, it's up to me, but if it guarantees that with that course I'm gonna move up to B2, then I'm more than willing to take it. Uh, Even without mentioning B2, I have to make sure I complete my inburgering, which I think I'm gonna take next week if there's a spot. Um, I've booked some, but for some reason it didn't go through. So I need to rebook it. It's 250 euros per course, per section. In total, it's 250. 50 euros per section, so 250 in total because there's 5 sections. Insane amount of money, but that's what you have to go through if you want to properly integrate, I guess. Um, Gonna share my screen. So like what we did yesterday, we ended at hoofstuk 7 for the grammatica. We're gonna continue with hoofstuk 8. Um, yes. So let's see what we only have two hoofstuks left. It's about error. Grammatica error. Zoeken, ja. Er heeft verschillende functies. Er has different functions. Misschien ken je de volgende twee functies van er al. Maybe you can ken je de volgende twee functies. Maybe you already know the following two functions of met een indefinite subject. In de tekst staan 3 zinnen met een indefinite subject. Toch zaten er bij ons thuis ook grenzen aan het milieubewuste. Toch zaten er. Let's see what it means, because I don't understand. Google Translate. Er Er, toch zaten er bij ons thuis ook grenzen aan het milieubewuste. Yet there were also limits to environmentally conscious living in our home. Yet there were also. Okay. I kind of get it how it translates to English. Er. Toch zaten er bij ons thuis ook grenzen aan het milieubewuste. Milieubewust. Ook grenzen. Environmentally conscious, milieubewust. There are, if you want to say, there are some um, smoke inside our room. There are um, million possibilities to what's going to happen in the future. Something like that, I guess. Ik snap goed dat een limiet zit aan wat je als mens kunt doen om klimaatverandering tegen te gaan. I understand that there's a limit to what you as a human being can do to combat climate change. Ik snap goed dat een limiet zit aan wat je als mens kunt doen om klimaatverandering tegen te gaan. I understand that there is a limit. Een limiet zit aan wat je als. So usage Goed. Dus dacht aan the usage of there are. Let's see another one. Zijn natuurlijk ook andere loke. There are naturally also different great ways where you can do that. Of course, natuurlijk, of course. Zijn natuurlijk ook andere leuke manieren van ways waarop je iets kunt doen. Of course, there are other fun ways to do something. Zijn natuurlijk ook andere leuke manieren waarop je iets kunt doen. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Als locatie. You can also use als locatie as a location. Kan ook, there are something like the one that I mentioned in the previous example. There are some smokes inside our room. Zitten een limiet aan. Ik woon in een groene wijk. Ik kan brandnetels plukken. Something like that. Okay, so that's one part of Let's go to another part. And it's gonna be a bit time to touchdown brings me home too fast. The second part of ik maak altijd soep van verse brandnetels. Ik maak altijd soep van. So basically, when you have already mentioned something, most probably a subject, then in the next following sentence, you can use to replace that. Just like how they said, I always make soup from fresh brandnetels. I don't know what brandnetels are. Let's see. Brandnetels. Stinging nettles. Segipur. Yeah, I know what it is in Korean, but I don't know what it is in English. Stinging nettles, at least I know now. Ik maak altijd soep van. I always make soup from it. Ik sluit mijn ogen niet voor het klimaatprobleem. I close my eyes not for the climate problem. Ik sluit mijn ogen niet voor. I didn't close my eyes for the climate problem. For that. So is using the bison to point out the object that was mentioned in the first sentence. Okay, so that was the usage of Let's go to NOS Nieuws, de makkelijke taal. Don't waste your time. Oeh, alcohol. Bier zonder is populair. Hey, this is a new guy. I want to know his name. Winfried Bayens. Bier zonder alcohol is populair. I want to listen to him first without subtitles. Oh. Bier zonder alcohol is populair en wordt veel gedronken. Beer without alcohol is popular and becomes a lot you can and becomes very drunk. Bier zonder alcohol is populair en wordt veel gedronken. Let's see. Bier zonder alcohol is populair en wordt is becoming veel gedronken. Okay, not you're getting drunk, but is becoming a lot consumed, widely consumed. So, where is the holy grail of Verkvoorden and vocabs? We're way, way, way behind. Under 54.mb. Gedronken, consumed. Dat merken ze ook bij bedrijven waar bier wordt gemaakt. That are made by those that are made also by those companies where the beers are getting made. Dat merken ze ook bij bedrijven waar bier wordt gemaakt. Dat merken ze. Dat merken ze. Dat merken ze by bedrijf. They notice that at a company. That are noticed. They notice that merken ze. They notice that also ook by they also notice at the company where the beer is getting made. Bedrijven waarop waar beer. What's the difference in waar and waarop? Where at in. Okay, waar bier wordt gemaakt. Where beer is made. Merkenzee, dat Merkenzee, that Merkenzee. They notice that. Okay. Sommige van die bedrijven, some of these companies, maken meer alcoholvrij bier, make more alcohol-free beer than beer with alcohol. Dit is zo'n plek. Dit is such place where beer is getting made. Dit is zo'n plek waar bier wordt gemaakt. Een bierbrouwerij. Een bierbrouwerij. Bierbrouwerij. In deze grote vaten wordt het bier gebrouwen. In this big vaten, in this big factory, I guess. Vaten. Barrels. Vaten. Barrels. Wordt het bier gebrouwd. Our beers are getting brewed. Deze man is de directeur van de brouwerij. This man is the director of the brewery. Vroeger maakten ze hier alleen bier met alcohol. Earlier, they made here only beer with alcohol. Vroeger maakten ze hier alleen bier met alcohol. Vroeger maakten ze hier alleen bier met alcohol. Maar nu is meer dan half van bier. Maar nu is meer dan de helft van meer dan de helft van al het bier dat hier wordt gemaakt. But now more than half of the beer that is getting made here are zero alcohol. Er zijn hele generaties in Nederland die nog steeds geloven. There are a lot of generations in the Netherlands where geloven. I think this is a prime example of adaptation. If you're not flexible and you always you always say to yourself that whatever trend comes in, I'm gonna stick with mine. I think that's an easy way to failure. Like this guy, he just adapted while he was probably doing this brewery for like few generations from his papa's generation. Just changed because he knew that the market was changing. Geloven. It is still believed. Alcohol-arm beer, beer with alcohol or alcohol-free beer. Iets mist. Iets mist. It's missed. Something is missing. We try them every day again to overtuigen, to convince, to overtuigen, to convince. Dat alcohol, wij proberen ze elke dag weer. Wij proberen ze elke dag weer. We try them every day again to overtuigen. We try to convince them every day. That absolutely not aan de hand is. Absoluut niet aan de hand is. Absolutely not the case. Absoluut niet aan de hand is. Absolutely not the case. Het zijn een van de meest smaakvolle bieren die je kan kopen. They are one of the best tasting beer you can buy. Het zijn een van de meest smaakvolle. I think smaakvol is the tastiest, right? Tasteful, yeah, smaakvol. Tasteful. Smaak is taste. Smaakvol. Taste. Het zijn een van de meest smaakvol bieren die je kan kopen. It is one of the most tasteful beer you can buy. This month wordt er waarschijnlijk, worry, right? Waarschijnlijk, probably, there are probably more alcohol-free beer getting consumed because it was dry January, the dry January, where uh, which means that the whole month of January there will be no alcohol drank. Well, that's at least the tradition they have. Okay, guys, that was it for today. Thank you guys all for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave it down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.